We're bringing all the Arsenal home.
I feel like giving the closing remarks for the season already, but I'll just save it till next week.
Let me tell you, you know what? If Arsenal tonight will decide whether Arsenal will win the league or not.
Tomorrow, actually.
Tonight. I know what
Okay,
I'm
the
saying.
Aston Villa game, Liverpool.
Yeah. If Liverpool beats Villa, if Liverpool beats Villa, something could happen tomorrow. As in, we die here.
The funny thing is, I am not looking at tomorrow's game as anything that would be strange or different from what I've seen Tottenham do over the last couple of weeks. I understand that it's not a good ground for Man City, but I think that with what is at stake, I think that Tottenham is going to bend over.
I don't know. First is first. Let's not go there. It's Monday morning.
So
let's please. I'm disappointed in you. It was Coyote or Femi or Charles that said that. I would have said, well, that's the realm the operative will
I don't know.
Monday to
No, but the reality is that I'm actually associating with these guys you mentioned. Oh my God! What manner of influence?
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. There's no bending. We don't bend over for nobody this morning.
It's fun, so no matter who you are.
In the wrong direction, we never bend over.
No matter what you're coming with.
No matter what you offer, we do not. I say again, we do not bend over for nobody.
No option can make us bend over.
We can never bend over. We will never be
That was not me.
and we have never bent over.
That was not me.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, forgive me. Of course, it's coming from
Goodness.
So I just think that Tottenham have not shown me anything. They didn't give me anything to hold on to in terms of looking forward to. Like, it was Friday, I actually sat down to watch the Fulham game. And just 13 minutes in, I got up. Like,
It's done.
it's done. And it's almost like the same thing on Tuesday.
To be honest, in fairness, in every platform, even listening to you guys on Classic this morning and Digi's analysis and all, it's all correct. City are, in fact, they just said raise of the time is I said raise of focus. I think it's actually laser focused. Laser. They're like the United of old. They don't fumble at this time, but stranger things have happened. I replayed to 1996. If I remember right, Blackburn went to Liverpool, and if they needed to beat Liverpool at home to be absolutely sure of winning the title, and in case Blackburn slipped up at Liverpool, United's job was to beat West Ham to make sure it happened. And on the day, West Ham's goalkeeper pulled off a series of miraculous saves. The game ended up 2-2. And ironically, Liverpool lost. I'm sorry, Liverpool beat Blackburn in the game they really had nothing to play for. And Kenny Dalglish was the manager of Blackburn. Liverpool did United a favor, even though, hated rival at them, but United couldn't do their own
side of the
own side. So what I'm saying now is that I hear what you said about Spurs. They struggled to beat Burnley anyway. Burnley could say they were quite unlucky not to get something out of that game. But football is football, and I do say that if we could bring out the league table, there's I think Spurs is just 4 points behind
Villa.
Behind Villa. So if by hook or crook Spurs could get a victory against City on Tuesday, they're close to within.
Actually 3 points apart.
Is it 3 points? Is it what 67?
67, 63.
That's 4 points.
That's 4.
What's going on this morning?
First you bent over. Now you're not seeing clearly.
Forget I said that.
Man.
Forget I said that.
So if they do win that game, just assuming they do, we're speaking hypothetically, they're close to within point of. If Villa lose, do you understand? Then everything now goes to last day for both teams. So it's all up in there. A lot of ifs, eh?
And you said it that it would all be determined in the last day.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah, you said it at the beginning.
That's all I wanted.
Weeks ago.
Yeah, that's all I wanted. I thought Liverpool would still be a factor, but unfortunately fallen off.
Yeah.
So, but they still have stuff to play for, and I feel that Liverpool, because Villa have been atrocious, lost home anyway against Olympiacos, got beaten by some funny team at home the other day. So I think Liverpool can actually go there because Villa is going to be under pressure themselves. I think Liverpool is a solid side, and they know that they can't win the title anymore. But they want to play for at least. In fact, they can't be caught for pride, So it's looking very interesting, to be honest.
No. Last 5 games won by Arsenal and Man City. Who's going to bend first? I mean, no, I'm not. I didn't put. Okay, who's going to blink? Yeah.
Yes.
Who's going to tilt?
Tilt.
It's something.
Don't tilt.
Don't tilt.
We don't tilt.
Who's going to blink?
Blink is allowed.
I made a mistake.
Big mistake. I'm not going to let you forget it. So won't go that way. So that's it, really. To be honest,
wow.
It's,
and then super happy for Leverkusen as well. That's the game they had over the weekend.
I don't know. I'm just, to be honest, I'm holding my breath because 3 games to glory, just 3 games. Okay, Bochum, funny enough, was the last team to beat them in the Bundesliga till the last game of last season, and they wiped them 5. They're playing a lesser team. I can't remember who they're playing. Their last game at home. It's a game that they should win. Atlanta is going to be tough. Because Atlanta too, their coach Gasparini, that's a really lovely coach.
Okay.
Atlanta, that's going to be a standout knockout drag-out fight. It could go anywhere because Atlanta to have never even gotten to European Cup final before. You understand? So they're chasing history themselves. And then Kaiserslautern is a second division side. They should be able to do the job against them, but it's actually 3 games to glory. And for me, winning their last game or not losing, even the great Bayern that won 12 league titles in a row or something like that, has never been able to go through a season unbeaten. In fact, the other day during the week, they broke Benfica's record.
Yeah, 49 unbeaten.
49, Or they equaled it. No, they broke it 49. I think Benfica's record was 48, so they made it 49. So
they set a new record now.
Yes, at 49, and then they've stretched it to 50. Unbeaten all. In fact, it's never been done since UEFA competitions have been established that the club side has gone unbeaten in all comps.
So Augsburg is the last.
Augsburg, So
is the last
really, they
game to play next Saturday. So it's confirmed that they are going to go unbeaten for the entire season.
Well,
you never can tell. Underdogs.
I'm scared. I'm scared. But the thing is, the boys are up for it. It's like. The match that could have rocked the apple cart was the Roma game. Yeah. 2 goals down and all, but they roared back. They came back. Yeah.
I think over the weekend, was it 4-1 or what was it?
5-0.
Was it
5-0, right? Okay.
Leverkusen 5-0.
Yeah, 5-0.
And which made their 50th game, so it was a very synchronistic score line. Very, I don't know, whatever.
But really, being realistic and not just hopeful, can Arsenal still win this, knowing that, after tomorrow's match, even if City were to get a draw tomorrow, and,
So the thing is, if City were to get a
draw tomorrow, and they both win the next match, then it will be goal difference.
There's a +3 goal difference. Yeah. That I think that.
And City has whittled.
That's so ruthless.
No, City has whittled down. There was a time Arsenal's GD was in double figures. So you have to hand it because they've done like a 5-0 here, 4 something there, 4-0. Fulham are just a dirty team, stinking team, which cost me a point. I should have just really followed, and my heart went for Fulham. But as I said, if there's any of those harms that can harm City, it just has to be Spurs. No, West Ham.
Okay.
West Ham has nothing to play for. Well, West Ham is at the Etihad now, so that's going to be a romp in the play. In fact, what City will do to West Ham nowadays goes different. The only thing that can upset the apple cart for City is tomorrow's game. That's the only. If they win it, to be honest with you,
it's done for Arsenal.
Yeah, but you know what? I tell you what, the very fact that Arsenal took it to the last stage, it's hugely impressive.
They should be proud.
No,
just
really.
Don't settle for less. You can win it. Why didn't you win it?
Game. That's the only one that is the defining one now. If only.
It happened. Yeah, but it happens. But as I said, never give up. And the very fact, because the truth about the United game was a very, very tricky time. On a good day. I have a hater in the studio.
I know. I can just see the hater.
I'm not going to repeat that he said that Arteta is a dirty. Arteta is very clean. Very clean manager. Okay. But hey, it's interesting. It's interesting.
And a fully interactive show, by the way. So sorry. You can call us 0809 0234-5913. That doubles as our WhatsApp number as well. 0809-1913-1913. You can also call our landlines 0201-515-913 and 0201 515 0913 0201 595 193. You can tweet at us too at X at Lagos Talks
515, not 595.
I said 515.
Okay.
Open your ears. Okay.
When I bent over, everything got a bit blocked.
I'm not going to get off this subject.
Let's just take some messages.
We can't do that.
I think something sounds like how they likes to bend over. This kind of guy will be walking there, you pretend that he dropped something and then just whatever.
Well, it's a Monday.
It's a Monday. So
Isake led us to this place. I don't know where she was over the weekend.
My God.
But let's take some messages.
I spoke English, really.
Yeah.
I just spoke English.
Well, choice of words matter.
Yeah, exactly. And the meaning of said words. And the interpretation and the context. Everything's about context. Connotation.
Yeah,
exactly.
the context at which I used those words are not.
No, the context was. It was alluring.
Messages. We don't have news on this morning.
Don't let me have it.
Okay. So let's take messages. I'll wait for it.
Yeah, it says Liverpool versus Villa game has nothing to do with who wins the EPL. Absolutely nada.
Who said that?
He didn't. Okay, Voke from Ireland.
Okay, you see, one thing I like is when people state their opinions as facts. Do you understand? Which is what Voke has done. I said my opinion. I didn't say it's a fact. Voke has said, but I believe, and I try to explain that if. Do you understand? Liverpool beats. Because if Villa beat Liverpool tonight, they'll go on to 70 points.
Yeah.
And to make it literally impossible for Spurs to catch up.
True.
Spurs, because they'll have to beat City, have to win their last game, which is Sheffield United. Yeah. But most importantly, Villa has a better goals difference than Spurs.
Yeah.
Maybe like plus 10 or something. I think they have a plus 22 goals difference to Spurs plus 12. So, okay, that's what I believe. But if Villa lose tonight, you understand, it eliminates the goals difference thing. Do you understand, Voke? Okay, so that's why I said what I didn't say it's going to.
Did you say it was going to affect the?
You are the man.
Exactly.
I said it that you are the tormentor of Isoke.
Femi, you're late.
It's better to come late than.
You don't
be here.
To be honest with you, there's no way you answer that question. So just
say you have a
just get busy.
If you know what Isoke has done this morning,
what is Isoke?
He made everybody bend over.
Isoke did.
Good morning, good people. Isoke, was OldTrafford a good hunting ground for Arsenal? So City as Spurs stadium too.
United sold that
Femi, he's reading a message. Okay.
Sold that match. How can Casemiro be where he is? United sold that game. What's anybody will tell me? United sold that match. Simple assignment, draw, and you still failed.
Okay.
You know the funny thing.
I said what I said.
Anybody expects United to win that game. I mean, fine. They didn't lie down and die.
Yeah.
Which is what Soccer should have said. They didn't lie down and die for.
Can we go back? Like, can we rewind?
Rewind to what?
No, you get it. You get the voice down.
At least to let you
know. Oh Lord.
But anyway, there's nothing to worry about. There's still Tuesday and this weekend. Tuesday and Sunday. Tears will still flow on Monday.
Well, let's wait and see.
Why are you such a
hater?
London tears will flow on Monday.
You are Charles haters. You guys went for, and I do that. I should have something to my Rivers. What's it? Sunshine and United. These criminals knew that the match was in the lorry. Do you understand? So they all went for a reverse way. But God save with us. River, with such a word, I went for it.
We knew what we knew.
You do what you do. But at the end of it, how did he pay you?
We won't complete the story, but we knew what we knew.
But Rivers United are dirty in the neutral stadium as they were. If I have out of their 6,
3, they've lost 3 already.
Can you imagine? So at the end of all the conspiracy theories,
it's not working.
No, all the conspiracy theories should go and relax. They should go and should go and sit down somewhere. Because Rivers United.
Have you seen what's going on in Rivers now?
Oh boy!
Exactly. That just answers the question.
No, boy. But some people are just. You see, only in Nigeria that it's just like how do I use an analogy? Somebody is the assistant director of programs at
Coyote. Let's call his name. Let's not be hiding identities.
Okay,
let's call his name.
Suppose Coyote lives outside here now in Lagos. I moved to Radio XYZ.
Yeah,
and then you will see what's be running things here. How? Do you understand? Dictating. You will see what's.
But that's what Coyote does. You haven't said anything new. Coyote is the Nigerian that he is.
Are you saying that Coyote is just a wiki?
Yes, he is.
Okay, but I think enough of analogies.
Exactly, he is. Everything you described.
Coyote, leave Lagos Talks alone and face your job in Radio XYZ.
Face your new job.
Coyote never.
Leave your job. Face your new job and leave Lagos Talks.
Don't worry.
I've got those I understand.
I've got my Fubara in grass, so I'm okay.
I don't get it. No, but it's wickedness.
Is it?
Yes.
I think that
state is almost in total chaos right now.
I know. So
almost in chaos.
Thank you.
So as much as the state is in chaos, there are people who are putting politics into football. Because I listened to the interview of Eguma the weekend, and to be fair,
hasn't he?
There's no official statement.
Okay.
So let's leave it at that.
Okay, let's
because they said there's an official.
He's been allegedly sacked. So
yes. There's no. So the thing is, he said, "Look, I've qualified this team consistently for Europe. For the continent.
The continent.
I know, and they've been one of the best teams in Nigeria in recent times. And that's the truth. And I think that you need to give a manager. I'm speaking hypothetically. You need to give a manager history. If you've got history in the bag, like if you've got credit in the bank, you have to give him that opportunity. How do you just sack him? You've told him to step aside this week. Because I remember when I raised this and somebody said, because I raised the story and I was asking the guys in Rivers what's going on. Everybody just been evasive. I spoke to the media guy, to the commissioner, and he does go and ask the media officer of Rivers. I'm like, but you're the commissioner, you're the minister, you're the commissioner's media guy. You will know. So I'm asking you, tell me what is going on. And everybody goes, we asked the media guy, he's just been suspended. Why? Like, there's a reason why we suspend you. When we spoke about the Sancho situation, for example, I'm sorry for bringing this my example, but Sancho did XYZ, so he was suspended. Why did you suspend Eguma? What's the reason? It's not till today. It's only those who are in the know that know. It's not in the open why he was suspended. And Evans Ogenyi was running points.
Okay, so well, we've talked about the Leverkusen situation. I kind of agree with Wayne Rooney when he talks about the fact that some people have just decided to.
They've just signed off.
Yeah, they did. And then excusing themselves with injuries that normally even him in their playing days played through some of those injuries. So I feel like a lot of Man United players have already signed out of this season and they're just not willing to sacrifice or willing to.
And they signed off Ten Hag as well. They probably expect to get sacked.
Yeah. It's painful because I feel like some of those stars too deserve the sacking as well.
All of them do. No, all of them do.
You know, so I just wish that at least somebody like, I don't think that Rashford should play for Man United again.
Ever again, I agree with you.
I don't think that Bruno should play for Man United again.
I think you're being very unfair on the players.
To whom?
To the players. And I think that I say this because this morning we had the conversation and I've already given credit to United for their performance yesterday. I thought the footballers played well. 1-0. I'm sure no one thought United were going to lose 1-0. They were thinking Arsenal will smash 4 or 5.
Anybody that knows anything about football,
about history of that particular game.
But knowing the lineup United fielded.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Anyway.
matter.
It's Old
Go
Trafford.
through the players one
No,
by
but I'm
one.
saying
It
that the
doesn't
players,
matter.
no, because those same
Casemiro is
players,
Brazil's captain.
but those same players chop
This
4
Dallo-
against
Dallo
Crystal
plays
Palace.
for Portugal. Yeah, but
They chop 4.
and they chop 4 because their manager is useless. They are useless.
I think
it's
that-
not about the ability of the players, the lack of ability of the coach, and the lack of mentality of the players.
I think that the players, look, we always say this: you follow the leader, and if the leader is not delivering, you blame the leader. And the reason why I blame Ten Hag is that, number one, your transfers have not come in. That yesterday, one of your most expensive signings, you left him on the bench. Just tells you how bad it is. You can't influence the game.
Who's that?
Anthony Diallo yesterday. When I saw Diallo, I kept asking myself that if you have this on the bench, how come Diallo wasn't? How come Diallo isn't finishing? And he looked very bright. He looked good. Generally, I'm still wondering how he plays Casemiro as a centre back. I heard people say it over. He doesn't have options. I won't play Casemiro as a centre back. Casemiro consistently in the first goal against Crystal Palace, Casemiro left his position
I think it was on 4-4
and wandered off. So I'm saying that tactically he's not disciplined to play the role. I know he's not his position, but the truth is we can't keep making excuses for him.
Even at CDM, he's always diving in anyway.
And yesterday you were the one who stayed there because positionally you forgot yourself. You have to stay on. Arsenal in the first, it does. There's not. Look, footballers, you train, you practice. So there's a rhythm. You have to follow it. The mistakes he's making are glaring. They're mistakes that an academy player will make, and you'll be like, guy, how far now? You were the only one. He was miles. It wasn't small. That offside wasn't small. I would say, okay, it did happen. It was like he had forgotten himself. The first goal against, go and watch that goal. That Olise goal. Olise just shake him, just slide pass. But once you slide and you don't get the ball, that's the end. Because once they pass you, you are done for. So I'm even picking out 2 clear instances where I felt, and I mentioned the game against Bournemouth. If you saw that game, that first goal Bournemouth scored, there was nobody. You were supposed to be playing your holding midfield position because it was Kwambala and Maguire. You were not there, so you haven't really shown up this season. Why I blame the manager is you have not developed players enough to challenge some of these people. Yes, Maino, one of the examples. You haven't developed a coach. The job of a coach is to develop players, make a player better than what he is when he came into the club. Have you improved their performance? No. So I'm not going to sit here and start blaming the footballers because if our captain is not doing the right thing, then the captain takes the fault.
Oh well, as I said, United. For me, the congratulations to Rivers Hoopers.
Oh, they've been brilliant.
I think they've been brilliant.
I think that's the only thing coming out of Rivers that is great.
That is great right now. That's unaffected by all the hula baloo and the political wrangling and the disgraceful conduct among all parties in the political realm of that state. Fantastic story. Congratulations to the general manager. He feels like, unfortunately, I've not been able to get him, but we will get him on the phone. I think the BAL tournament kicks off later this month. So they don't really have that much
playoffs
time to tell themselves.
And that's the advantage Rivers Hoopers have because they have played recently. Others have played. Al Ali them. They've played their own. They've qualified. They don't rest. Rivers,
they're still sharp.
Yes, they're still sharp. So they're still in tournament mood. So it's good. And I like the acquisition they brought. Those are some of the names you read. AK, Ike, Wilkins. These guys obviously have taken them one step. Last time they went to BAL, it was embarrassing.
Yeah, I think they lost all their games.
It was bad, right? And then Kwara Falcons was also bad. But you know what? Let's go for a break. We'll be back.
Tosi Adeniji, thank you very much for your WhatsApp message. We're actually arguing now during the break. Okay, so Tosi's proposition was that if Atlanta win Europa, then Italy will have 5 spots.
Italy already has 5 spots.
Italy has 5 spots
already. Italy and Germany have 5 spots.
Was it Italy and Germany or Spain and Germany?
It's Italy and Germany.
Okay, no, not Spain.
Italy and Germany have 5 spots.
Has 5 spots.
So, and as it stands,
I know why Germany has
coefficient,
5.
No.
Okay.
And Italy's coefficient based on
so
what?
So Tosis now say if Atlanta wins the Europa Cup, which entitles you to qualify for Europa
for the Champions League.
For the Champions League. That Italy will have another, but
no, Italy won't have.
They're fifth as we speak.
So they're currently in the last Champions League spot. The only way they can qualify for the Champions League by winning the Europa League is if they're number 6 or number 7. UEFA will give them a spot as champions to come back. But currently they're in one of these positions, so there's no need for them to give them that.
Okay. So okay, but let me understand this because now I'm getting a bit mixed up. Assuming Atlanta drop out of the top 5 as we speak now,
they'll give them 6th space.
They'll give them 6 places.
Yes.
And that's the point he's trying to make.
Yeah, so the 5 will qualify. Atalanta as champions would.
So that would be 6.
Italy
can actually have 6. So
yes.
Right. That was his.
Yes.
That was his supposition.
Yes.
It's
like saying Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund are 5th now in the Bundesliga. If they beat Real Madrid and they finish outside the top 5, they will return to the Champions League.
And then the people who finish 4th, like the 4 teams.
The 16. So the 5 teams. If Dortmund drops,
so the same will apply
in Champions League.
If Dortmund drop out of the top 5.
So if Eintracht Frankfurt enter that position and Dortmund wins the Champions League, Dortmund will still qualify as a 6th.
Of course, the winner always qualifies.
Yes, the winner always. That's the point. The winner always qualifies for the. So the Conference League winner will qualify for the Europa League. Whether they had, I don't think Fiorentina is currently in any of the positions. Places. Yes, so Fiorentina will automatically qualify if they win.
Okay, now let's take that thinking or this. Let's take it to the Premier League. As we speak now, the top 4 obviously going to Champions League. 5 is out now. Now Spurs, let's assume they finish 4th or Villa, whatever, is automatic Europa. Yeah.
Any of them.
For any of them, for
5th,
for number 5.
Yes.
But if United, as unlikely as it
win the FA Cup, Europa too.
You have to go to Europe, but then then 6 spots will no longer. Then Chelsea, that is the 6th now, who are doing very well.
Chelsea is 7th.
Sorry,
Chelsea is 7th.
No, they're 6th.
7th.
Yeah, level better goals difference. You're right. So that means Newcastle now not going to Europa. That means they're going to the Conference League. Yes,
that's what it means. That's
if United
in a situation where United
wins, yes. Okay,
so what I know is top 4 goes to the Champions League.
Yes.
5 goes
to Europa.
5 goes to Europa.
6 and 7 go to.
No, so 6 and 7
go to
6 and 7. 7 goes. 6 goes to Conference. There's no 7. The other 2 cups. The other 2 cups provide
the last person.
Yes, the cups provide. So the League Cup and the FA Cup.
West Ham and
so Liverpool
the Conference League this year.
Liverpool have I'm saying the cup games. Liverpool have qualified for the Champions League, so that Liverpool zone goes to the league.
Okay.
Man City, before Man U was in a Europa League place, so it meant that was going to go to the league again. But now that United needs that to get back into Europe.
They need to win an FA Cup.
They need to win the FA Cup to get back into. If not, the league plays. If City wins it goes to the league.
And that will go to the 6th place team.
So it's going to be 7 from the league. Because top 4 will be Champions League, 5 and 6 Europa.
6 will go to Europa,
and 7 will go to Conference League.
So that will be as things stand now. That will be Newcastle and Chelsea. And you know what? I really have to give a lot of kudos to Chelsea for their upturn 3 games in a row. For the first time they won on the road in quite some time. Their inability, they've not kept a clean sheet away from home since October last year or something, but they've started picking up points. Jackson, and I've always been a proponent of footballers not going to Salon. Look at how clean Jackson is.
I just knew. I knew the day he caught that hair. I knew he was going to say this thing. I just knew. I just knew you were going to say this thing once. I knew you were going to say this thing once he cut his hair.
Jackson took and cut his hair. White House. Who does that?
No, but that's not what. No, that's not what happened. What happened was the manager said once players return from injuries, you'll get a better performance. And players that return from injury are getting better performance. There's competition in the squad.
Whatever the case, all those people that
your plan will not work.
No, that's true, and I would say together.
Your plan will not work.
It's true. Players stop going to the airside. Go and barb your hair.
When Ronaldo was frying his hair, he did not complain.
Oga, did you ever see maybe
Ronaldo was frying? Yes, now.
He was frying. He was not coloring.
Is Ronaldo blonde? Is Ronaldo blonde? Is he blonde? When his hair was blonde at the top?
Which Ronaldo was blonde?
Was he blonde? I don't see now.
Never.
But he had now. Yeah, at the top.
Yes.
So was he balling?
He was balling, yes.
Garnacho.
It was Garnacho.
He's still one of United's best players this season now, as dirty as it may be. Let me read a few messages this morning. Good morning, guys. Khadija from Maryland. She goes on to put the table of the 2018-2019 season. City 98 points, 4 games lost. Liverpool 97 points, 1 game lost. She goes on to mention 2021-22.
City lost 4 games.
And
Liverpool only lost 1.
Yes.
Wow. That game, I
think that's the game they lost to City.
Wow.
Then in 2021-22 season, it goes on again and shows the same situation. City and top ahead of Liverpool with 1 point. City lost 3 games. Liverpool lost 2 games. Arsenal haven't even touched 90 points for more than 2 decades. Arsenal fans don't know pain like Liverpool fans do. City are just
that's a very informative post. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Good morning to everyone in the studio. Uncle Shegun should take it easy. City is winning the league. Arsenal fans don't like telling themselves the truth. There's no trophy for finishing second. History doesn't remember second. It's either you win or not. Back-to-back title race is good, but at the end, winning the title is the ultimate goal. This fact doesn't care about your emotions. Man City are impressive, haven't lost a game across all competitions since December 6th last year. They clawed back a 16-goal difference deficit with Arsenal in 3 weeks to just +3. Arsenal most likely to lose the title with the loss against Villa. Wale Famikeja.
Just what Khadija just read just now. 2018-2019 season.
If you want to be a part of us, first off, follow us across all social media pages at Lagos Talks 913 is our handle, and of course, kindly like, share, subscribe, and make sure you're a part of the Lagos Talks family.